Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the world one county, one region, one state, one territory, one department, one governorate, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the countries on planet Earth, on GeoGuessr. And I do so with three aims in mind. A, hopefully to have some fun while doing so. B, seeing places I've never been to and probably will never go to. And C, try to score 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I'm playing at any given time. 25,000 points is a perfect game of 5 rounds on GeoGuessr, and if I succeed in doing so, well, I'm done with that area for this series, and it will not feature again. If I fail in doing 25,000 points, well, then I might revisit it at a later date. So today we are coming into Uruguay for the first time of the series. It's been, what, 100 and close to 60 episodes now, and finally Uruguay is, well, it's even more than that. It's probably up in the 180s by this time this is getting published, I think. But anyways, so Uruguay, it's the first time we're doing Uruguay in the series, and we're going into the department of Paysandú, which sits here in the west on the against the border with Argentina. And as you can see, the coverage is sparse, but I don't mind, because Uruguay can be a lot of very long, lonely country roads. So anyways, Paysandú has 121,843 inhabitants as of 2023, covers just short of 14,000 square kilometers, and the capital is the city of Paysandú, which I think we might find ourselves in for a few rounds in here. And Paysandú has, well, it's got like what will that be? That will be like 2/3 of the population of the whole thing. 81,500 people as of 2023. So maybe we'll get an urban game for once. That would be nice. So let's see what we're getting. So we will make a challenge out of it. So I'm just going to copy the link into a safe spot so that if you like, when you watch this episode, you could play along with me and see if you beat me, which isn't that great a feat. I'm hardly a professional GeoGuessr. I'm a gifted enthusiast at best. Now let's see, this is going to be strike out on the first round, I think. Let's see, there's my houses over there. They were way out in the countryside, and I didn't get my wish. And these cows, or bulls rather, probably on the way to the knackers. So let's see. Kilometer 149, and then the question is, which of the roads is it? Is it the 3? Is it the 26? And it doesn't really say. I think it just said N. I'm just going to have a look in the dip over here, and I think I do want to go westwards, as Paysandú is in the west, the city. And yeah, it's quite a margin in size between Paysandú and the other settlements of the area. Puente Angosto, but I guess that just means narrow bridge. Well, okay, so we are Potrero on the 26. 147 kilometers away from what? Are we like way over here? Well, we're not, because the bend we came around goes northwards. And let's see, we are... well, hang on. So let's see, we're facing southwest. Let's see if there is anything... Oh, I like that. Except for one thing, there's a bend on the top of that hill. Okay, let's see if there are more rivers that we're crossing that we could That's not in the right direction. This one. Except for the obvious lack of that thing. But that was... Let's see, so we could be... Oh, wait, yeah, hang on. I got my internal compass back forward, back to front again. So let's see, so if we go... Yes, okay, is that a long house? It is a long house. Okay, so that means we started out on that bend. Okay, let's see now. So to the north from here, there's a couple of trees. To the north, slightly northwest. But whatever buildings are there are not visible. And there's a farm over there. But that is not visible from here. Okay, so what have I got to deal with? Well, I do have the distance to the river. There's also the extent of this bend. And the bend is going southwards, yes. Well, not southwards, but... Hang on, what's the direction once we get across the bend here? Southeast. No, that's not right. Well, that's a bummer. I thought I had it. Well, of course not, because the... I'm not up here, am I? Did I move that far? Oh, did I? Guess I did. Let's see. Well, if that's the case, then I might have a better chance than I thought. But why did stuff suddenly get so icky to move? Yeah, we're on this bend. Okay, that changes things a lot, because then the buildings I see are these. Still a heap of trouble, though. But that gives me a couple of things to work with. Let's see now. I do not trust to find the start or the end of this bend. But from there to there is way too far to count. I can count to the road. That at least gives me a fixed point. But then there's a question of where does this bend end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. So 6 to the end of the bend. Slightly north of. Also slightly west of north. Yeah, that's not going to help me. I need to find the start of the bend. And the start of the bend is roughly there. Isn't it? Could be here. I'm going to say the start of the bend is there. Okay, then we need to find the end of the bend. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34. Okay. So the bend spans 40. So it's 40 from there to Where is the end of the bend? It ends here, doesn't it? So 40. That. So that's 20. That's 10. That's 5. And that should be 6. Not sure I agree on that. Let's have a look at those buildings. Let's have a look at those buildings. Might not be so bad. Yeah, when I look at the bend, it might not be that bad. Probably about 20 to 30 meters. So, could be within, could be without. 50 meters. Probably wrong in that direction. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, this must be in Paysandú. Yeah, that works very well with the layout. Slightly east and north. So, question of finding the streets then. And as we can see, the signs here are well worn. We're going uphill, but we should... Let's see, I guess if we go westwards, we'll eventually come up on the Uruguay River. But if we go north, we will cross, eventually, some main streets. Kind of odd that it seems, well, there's not a lot of main north-south streets. Well, there's not a lot of main streets regardless. So, yeah, let's head towards the river. Let's see what we find. There's a road. Can we see any street signs? Well, there's one over there, but as the rest, they are well beyond repair and legibility. Okay, but we got Minimecana Ignacio. Let's just do a quick little look and then zoom in a little more. Yikes, look at all these streets. No, we're not going to find it that way. So let's just keep on moving. HC Camping and Fishing. Seems like, oh, that's interesting. The road has a slight bend in it. Well, when I say bend, just has a slight southwards kink in it. And there's not a lot of those around, is there? There's this one, but we can't be on this road. No, we aren't. Okay, that's interesting. So, Iglesia El Faro. So I got a church here. Unfortunately, without an address, and people do like their Beatles here. No, we need to find some more solid hint about where we are. Let's see. When I look at that and when I look at this one, and so we could either be eventually there, or up there if we went north. Dueño Venda. Nope, I'm gonna be stubborn and keep on pressing westwards. To see if we eventually wind up on something that looks like a main street. Let's see. El Shaddai. Yeah, looks like we're coming into a somewhat more affluent part of town. Oh, here we got some Boulevard. Okay, so if we go to Boulevard Street, that is... Oh, here's the Boulevard. Now let's see. That was not the name, was it? No. No, it wasn't the... Let's see now, but can we find that Iglesia? What's our direction here? Yeah, slightly. And it looks like we're coming up on the end of it. So then... Can't be too away from here. Too far away, I mean. In Mercado Ignacio, that was it, wasn't it? Let's see now. Westwards. The mini Mercado Ignacio. What does it say? Yes, the mini Mercado Ignacio. I think that was one block, wasn't it? Let's see. Yep, that's one block away. Right, that way here. Between the Herrera and the Bolivar. There we go. Nice. Not nice. Oh my word. I didn't sign up for this, did I? Oh man. I have a bad feeling about this one. See, we just... Well, I was about to say we just got out of a bend, but that's not right. We are very much on a bend. Could be on a bender as far as I know. Let's see then. Southeast. That's probably not. Yikes. Ooh. Yeah. South. Oh, okay, that could be handy to know at least that we got this farm or ranch here. Southeast should not be the way to go. Let's go in the opposite direction. Here we go northwards. Well, almost north. So somewhat northwestwards. Oh, this will be a long haul. I can feel it. I can feel it. Weren't many roads that were covered. This road was part of it. Let's just have a little look around along this road. See if we can spot a farm. There's a school, but don't think that is where we were. Or the thing is, though, that farm thingy looks promising. Don't think I spotted a school though, but okay. Let's see. How wrong can I be? Oh, hello. That definitely looks like a school. Right. That definitely looks like a school. How many have these buildings here? Hmm. Yeah, so then we got this building. It must be this one, and there should be a building there. Okay, we actually found our spot. We're on this bend. Absolutely nothing to use for reference. Eek. Except, of course, the bend itself. 1, 2, 3. Definitely on 4. I think we call that 3. In the opposite direction we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just gonna see if there's anything now. There's nothing. Okay, so 11, and did I decide on 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 4, so that makes 15. Between there and here. That gives me 7.5 about there. And 4 should be about here. Oh, this is entirely missable. This is so missable. Gonna give it a go. Sweet. Ooh, Paysandú, please? Yes. And we have a street name, but of course. Okay, so we're on the Sarandi going east-west. Right. Let's find that first. Now, where did Paysandú go? Oh, looking in the Paysandú. Okay, Sarandi we're looking for. There's the Sarandi. Okay. What can we locate on the Sarandi? We do have the Hoovers. That's an interesting way of spelling Hoover. And we're quite some way away, it seems. So let's. I don't like this though. Let's see, we got. Huh. No, it's not that corner. Let's see now. Can we find Hoovers? Hoovers. Also, let's check the direction. Yep, slightly western, north or west. Banana Brothers. Looks promising. Do we have Miro's Market here? Possibly, but it doesn't look like it. And the surrounding just goes on. Okay, so that's the end of the Sarandi. So then we go back to where we plunk down and go the opposite direction. Maria, la esquina, cambio. Go back. Could be an option. There's a number of owners here that look promising, but unfortunately, we haven't found it yet. That's the thing. But I have a feeling it was somewhere here. Okay, so we need to find another business then. Let's see if we find something that sounds familiar. Pablo. That or something? I don't like this one, but this is not it. Also like to look at this. But then there will be a whole empty block. Could we find... Okay, so here we got a one-way road. So that means we are on the Carlos Alto or east of it. And what do we have here? Alberto Gomez. The road has turned. Romans. We could be around here. Right now. Although there's nothing here that screams... Wait. Could possibly be. Electrocampo. This is a tricky one. El Inca. Paracas Salvador Tortorella. It looks like they're coming up towards the end here. Could be here. And there's that Inca thingy. Oh, hang on. Have we got the Artigas? Okay, so where's the Artigas? Oh, are we way further down than I thought? Let's just start here and work our way. Ruiz, Michelini, Rios, Albo, Libertad, Baltasar Brom. Which one is this? The Mawa? Varela, Cerrito, Guayabos, Arrigas. Okay. Of course, I lost the Sarandi. Okay. Right. So we must have been right over here then. So we're here now. Yep. We must have been very close to that. many corners away from that are we? Possibly here. But yeah, okay, so let's go eastwards. How far do we have to go? That's one block. A very narrow block. That's got to be this one, right? And we got the diagonal coming up. Yes, this is where we are now. So let's get this perfectly straight. Yeah, that looks right with the building, especially that corner there. So we're going to give this a go. We are slightly here. Sweet. Final round. This must be a... Ooh, well, this doesn't have to be Paysandú. This could be somewhere else. Altuartes Avenida. See that roundabout. Just want to check that first. What does it say here? No. Let's see, so road goes east. Let's just check on the outskirts of Paysandú. Paysandú, rather, sorry. That's not really, as far as I can see, any immediate candidates offering themselves here. So, okay, back to start. Let's head up the hill. Let's see if... Now we must be on the outskirts of Paysandú. Are we going south into it? This is not it. Not convinced this is Paysandú. Not at all. Seems too rural. Gustavo Silva. So where else could we be? You know, it's starting to look a little more like possibly within Paysandú. Yeah, streetlights as well like that. Oh, and we got a railroad. So we come from the north, we're going pretty straight south, and we're crossing a railroad. The railroad runs east-west. So there's a railroad parallel to this street, but that's going the wrong way. I do not think we're here. That just doesn't look right. Let's see, what other bits of railroad do we have? We have this. Now this is looking a little more like it. Let's see, there's a Petrobras here. Let's see if we can see a Petrobras. We could be here, although we've been coming down dual carriageway and the Enrique Chaplin doesn't. Oh, hang on. We are on the Enrique Chaplin. Okay, and is this a diagonal 300? Must be the diagonal 300. La Rumbeadora and Del Este. Something Volpe over there. Yep, Veterinaria Volpe. There we go. Okay, so we're on this street, and we were... That's the roundabout we were at. So, how far up this road were we? Let's see, the roundabout is down there. We have... the autopilot. There's a road going into the site here. Is that the... That must be this one. Let's see, one is Genolet. I don't know about that, but yeah, the houses here work. So, Presbitero Jugo Caballero. Okay, we are there. Sweet. Okay. That was just hard enough, I'd say. Well, two very tricky bends, and I'm very happy I got those right. And then 3 rounds in Paysandú. So yeah, I'll definitely take that. And that was, yeah, perfect little run, perfect little time. I like that. So yeah, that is Paysandú and the first episode out of Uruguay done. And I'm glad that you're still with me here on the Tiny Dot in Space, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.